Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please help myself and the Great Plainsmen in welcoming Sam Platts to the stage, featuring Tessy Lou and special guest Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs.
Transistor radio comes from far away. When it's night over here, over there, it's breaking day. The beauty of her face was beyond my wildest dreams. Like cherry blossom blooming in the mountains in the early spring. As we walked by the river, she softly took hold of my hand. That's when I fell deep in love with the girl made in Japan. By the dark of night we would lay on Tokyo Bay, and the singing of the birds woke us up at the break of day. Her smiling eyes always seemed to try to understand the love in my heart for a girl made in Japan. My transistor radio comes from far away. When it's night over here, over there, it's breaking a day. She cried when she told me she'd been promised to another man. That's when I left my heart with the girl made in Japan. Yeah, my heart will always be with the girl made in Japan. Oh, thank you for tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
We got an exciting night here. We got Tessy Lou making her debut appearance as a regular featured artist.
Oh, yeah.
And we got special guest Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs. We thank them for coming.
Yeah.
We gotta thank everybody for helping us promote this, getting the word out. It's growing every week, and we're gonna keep trying to put together a better and better product every week, and keep bringing you all your favorite guests, maybe some of your old favorites, and maybe somebody you've never heard of. We're sure enjoying putting this on for everybody. Here's one of our songs. This one's a new one called 7 Times a Day. 1, 2, 3. up to the lonely cold gray dawn. Realize that I'm alone, there's number one. Then I go to read my paper, but the subscription's past due. I sit alone and think of you, there's number two. Then I slip into a sultry daydream. Reality calls me back, there's number three. Afternoon then rolls around, filled with anguish and horror. I give up, my heart sinks, there's number four. And I grow crazy 7 times a day. Why 7, you ask? Well, I may know if I were sane. And I can bear my daily life if I space it out this way. I go crazy 7 times a day. Still trying to survive. I take out a billboard picture, there's number 5. On my way home I walk alone, stop to get my red wine fix. As memories come to life, there's number 6. The cabaret clock strikes 11. I leave a tip and go, it's time for number 7. 7 will get me through this night so blue. Fade to sleep and probably just dream of you. And I grow crazy 7 times a day. Why 7? You ask, well, I may know if I were sane. And I can bear my daily life if I space it out this way. I go crazy 7 times a day. And I can bear my daily life if I space it out this way. I go crazy 7 times a day. Oh, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Tessy Lou Williams. Come on up here, Tessy.
You're a little taller, Jane. Well, let's give a virtual round of applause to Sam Platts and the Great Plainsmen. Now I'm excited to be joining the show. So I'm going to do a couple off of my new album that I just released at the beginning of the pandemic in March. So. Two more cigarettes in my pack. Must be crazy for thinking tell my heart over and over. All I need is one more night. Hey, bartender, one more shot. I know you're frozen, but I'm broken, so please don't cut me off. And once I start, baby, I can't stop. I know this whiskey won't fix me, but right now it's all I got. Am I insane? 'Cause I keep doing the same thing. I know I should be getting stronger. Fight the way I feel inside. Tell my heart over and over. All I need is one more night. Am I fool enough to believe that all I really need is one more night, one more time? I know I should be getting stronger. Fight the way I feel inside. Tell my heart over and over. All I need is one more night. Tell my heart over and over. All I need is one more night. Oh, thank you. Got nervous. All you people out there. I don't know why I get so nervous during these online things, because you can't see anybody. I wrote that last one with Vanessa Oliveras, and this next one I wrote with Jerry Sally. It was one of my first co-writes in Nashville. So, yeah, it's Mountain Time in Memphis. When I left mid-Montana, broke my heart to say goodbye. Never thought I'd leave him there, start a brand new life. I rented an apartment just a few streets off the bill. Thought a new direction just might help the way I feel. I took a job here, waiting tables, and what a change of view. From a small town turn that old clock back. 'Cause it's still mountain time in Memphis. I thought I left it 1,800 miles behind. 'Cause it's still mountain time in Memphis. I've still got a lot of heartache here to climb. I can say I'm getting used to these tall buildings in the sky. That would be a lie. 'Cause it's still mountain time in Memphis. I thought I left it 1,800 miles behind. 'Cause it's still mountain time in Memphis. I've still got a lot of heartache here to climb. I've still got a lot of heartache here to climb. Thank you.
This is outstanding, Tessy.
Well, thank you, sir.
Well, not all of our viewers are from the greater Tri-Cities. You're a Willow Creek native, correct?
I am. I was born in Bozeman, grew up in Willow Creek. Went
Very
K through
nice.
12 with a massive graduating class, 6 people.
With Hoobie.
Hoobie was in the grade behind me. Yeah.
Did he start out that way?
I started
Hoobie
school
doesn't have
early.
Facebook.
Hey, it's like Nancy Nesbitt says.
I used to work with Hoobie. He's a good time.
Hoobie's a great
The
time.
mayor of Willow Creek.
But if he's not here to defend himself,
That is true.
that's what Nancy always said.
Well, tell us about your new album.
Well, I wrote most of it and recorded it in Nashville with Luke Wooten, the producer at Station West. And had an all-star cast of musicians on it and backup singers. It was a really amazing project. I got to write with Larry Cordell, Jerry Salley, Vanessa Olivares, Brennan Lee, and they all did some of the background vocals for me. So it was a project
Yeah,
that
I've
was.
listened to it. It sounds great.
Thank
Great
you.
production,
John
great
Randall did
songs,
some
great
background on
songwriting. Where can people find that?
You can find it on the website at tessylouwilliams.com, or you can go online to any of the streaming platforms. It's available there.
I think we're ready to introduce the next band here.
Are we? Y'all ready?
I think I'm in the fiddle player's way.
Well, and I think I'm in the bass player's way. So
Give them a warm welcome, Tessy.
I'm very honored to introduce Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs.
Woo!
We're kind of moving around.
Hello.
Okay.
How do you?
Hello, world. Hope everybody's good tonight. We are Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs. Straight from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Here with Sam Platt and Tessy Lou. Fantastic musicians. We're nervous because of that.
Second, the nervous thing. And also, the camera adds a few pounds, so.
We got 6 cameras on us right now.
Alright. Hello.
Gonna make it a live here? Or what are we gonna do?
Bootleg.
Here's a little song that goes out to all of my southern folks. Just as Hope introduced us this evening, we got a lot of southerners out there that like us and like country and bluegrass. So we're going to do a little song about the greatest drink that ever was, the most blessed libation that was ever made, a little drink called moonshine. You good?
Yeah.
And the award for slowest transition goes to Laney Lou and the Bird Dog. 1, 2. Give me that bootleg Appalachian gold. Hillbilly, fire that real McCoy. I'd see them 7 stars from the Cherokee County line. Well, that's it, boys. I'm a drink corn whiskey tonight. I'm going back to the promised land, where the creek turns back in the holler in Tennessee. I tried to drink myself to death out in Oklahoma, but the whiskey wasn't strong enough for me. And I've been rambling for 1,000 miles, trying to get my way on back to the county line. I get to drinking and eating them pills. I remember when my dad showed me how to run a liquor steal. Making that bootleg Appalachian gold. Hillbilly, fire that real McCoy. And I see them 7 stars from the Cherokee County line. That's it, boys. I'm a drink corn whiskey tonight. Well, my daddy was a preacher. He went out at night. He was a good man, but he never really liked to do the Lord right. He gave me drinking and eating them pills, make his way on up to the Tennessee field. Making that bootleg Appalachian gold. Hillbilly, fire that real McCoy. And I see them 7 stars from the Cherokee County line. That's it, boys. I'm drinking corn whiskey. Well, I quit drinking back in '95. I had to switch to beer just to stay alive. And I keep a jar underneath my bed, so I can have one last swig before I wind up dead. Swig of that bootleg Appalachian gold. Hillbilly, fire that real McCoy. And I see them 7 stars from the Cherokee County line. That's it, boys. I'm a drinking corn whiskey tonight. That's it, boys. I'm drinking corn whiskey tonight. And it's true. We are drinking corn whiskey tonight.
That's Josh Moore from Hendersonville, North Carolina. Our next tune is going to be a little tune about being up on the High Line in Montana.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're gonna do a little song about my homeland. It was written by Dr. Brian Cassay over there on the fiddlesticks. We're doing our next song is gonna be by Matt Damaris. It's called "Make It Out Alive." It's about making it out alive.
We're gonna make it, everybody. Don't worry about it. Don't adjust your sets, people. There's a banjo on the stage right now. And it's never in tune. Josh got a joke for everybody?
We're gonna cut all this.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four.
Headlines and horoscopes, Father, Sons, and Holy Ghost. Dumpster fire, Facebook posts. It's hard to see the light through all that smoke. Motor walls and liberty, semi-automatic Christmas trees, wedding bells and eulogies. If you buy one now, get one free, and no one's asking why. We never have the time. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. Ain't no matter how hard you try. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. Credit cards and prescription pills, underdone overkill. A college degree to run the till. Now you're digging graves, just paying bills, and no one's asking why. We never had the time. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. Ain't no matter how hard you try. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. These are days I done. Why don't you love someone? Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive. Ain't no matter how hard you trying. Ain't nobody gonna make it out alive.
That's Matt Damaris there from Great Falls, Montana.
And Daniel?
So those last three songs that we played for y'all are going to be on a new album that we're recording in February. So keep that in mind. We'll be out there February, so keep an eye out for our album if we make it out alive.
True.
This next tune is going to be a little song that we had on our last album, Sweet Little Lies, written by Brian Cassay over there on the fiddle. It's a little tune called Carolina.
Well, there's not much money in this bank account that I can spend. It's a cold road coming and I don't know if I can make it. Well, there's not much left to do. Pack my bags and leave for you. Carolina, where you want me to go, Carolina? I don't know if I can go. Does the rock reach the bottom? Does the rolling stone ever forget? When horizons divide us and rises east to the west. Never thought I'd miss the snow. Oh, Montana, here I come from Carolina. Where you want me to go, Carolina? Where you want me to go? Are you right or are you wrong? There's no reason we can't go to Carolina. I don't know if I can go. I don't know if I can go.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Sam's coming up here for a sec.
Outstanding, guys. Tell us a little bit about your past album. Or do you have multiple?
We have a few. Our last one was a studio album we recorded out in Northern California, and it's called Sweet Little Lies. That was released in 2019. And yeah, we're headed back to California to a different studio to record our fourth album. And that is yet to be named.
I'm sure you got a few ideas in store there.
I think so. 2020's themes are pretty dark.
Well, where can people find your music?
Dirty bars.
Right now, the best way to find us is on Spotify and all of the main streaming sites. But if you visit our website, we have our albums for sale, and you can pre-order the new album before it's even out on CD or vinyl. So we're pretty excited about it.
You got T-shirts and
Oh yeah, we got shirts,
merch?
we got hats.
Do you have a shower curtain, Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs?
We have shower rings, but not a curtain.
After this next album,
We'll get the curtains eventually.
well, thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Coming all the way down here to Norris to do the show with us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We're gonna
scurry off stage for you.
We're gonna have these guys back up. We're gonna have as our old guitar player would say, Mr. Kai Seifert, our last song, we're gonna get Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs back up. We're gonna have a good old-fashioned Adult Swim. I'll bring the Plainsmen back up here. We're going to do you a new one here. This one's new within the last couple years, as we were talking about Willow Creek with Tessy. I wrote this when I was living in Willow Creek. Sometimes you can't talk to your neighbors, but you can always talk about them. They say love thy neighbor, but sometimes they make it hard. They say love thy neighbor, but sometimes they make it hard. They're worrying about your lawn when there's trouble in their own yard. You know the kind of people with all of the free time should be taking care of business, set their mind in mind where they get off. I'll never know. Just stay off of my grass, take care of yours, just let it grow. They say love thy neighbor, but sometimes they make it hard. They say love thy neighbor, but sometimes they make it hard. They're worrying about your lawn when there's trouble in their own yard. Play, Lily. Well, I'm a laid-back guy. My fuse is getting short. Living next to the kind of people that you see on TV court. Stay on your side. Keep a talking tough. And if you come through my gate, be ready for a man who's had enough. They say love thy neighbor, but sometimes they make it hard. They say love thy neighbor, but sometimes they make it hard. Yes, they do. They're worrying about your lawn when there's trouble in their own yard. Yeah, they're worrying about your lawn when there's trouble in their own. Yet another one of the Sam originals. Not the greatest song I've ever written, but one of the most honest. I'll do an old traditional one here. And I may be speaking out of term on that. I have not looked this one up on Wikipedia, but this is the St. James Infirmary Blues. 1, 2, 3. I was down at old Joe's bar room on the corner of the square. They were serving the drinks as usual. The regular crowd was there. On my left stood Big Joe McKennedy. His eyes were bloodshot red, and as he turned around to the bar room, these are the very words he said. I was down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so young, so cold, so fair. 17 cold black horses tied to a rubber-tired hack. 7 girls are headed for the graveyard, but only 6 of them are coming back. So let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She gets searched the whole wide world over, never find a man quite like me. Ah, hit that guitar. When I die, please bury me in my short-brimmed Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain. Let the Lord know I died standing pat. I want 6 crap shooters as my pallbearers, a chorus girl to sing me a song, put a jazz band on my hearse wagon to raise hell as we roll along. Well, now that you've heard my story, I'll take another shot of booze. And if anyone should ask, I guess I've got the gambler's blues. fiddle playing, that guitar playing, that bass playing, and that drumming. I'd like to introduce the Great Plainsmen here real quick. On the bass, the longest member of the Great Plainsmen, a former Kootenai 3.
Yeah, the last Kootenai.
Is the last of the Kootenai. Eric Dagenhart here helping us with sound. He was also one of the last of the Kootenays. Lily Platts on the fiddle. Josh Poole back there on the drums. All of them, not just that one. We got Marcus Engstrom there on the Telecaster guitar. See if I can knock down a few more things. We're gonna do an old Marty Robbins cowboy song here. We're gonna try and do a good cowboy song every time we do these shows. Then we're gonna have Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs come up and join us for our Adult Swim song. The roving wind that brings the northern in. On this dusty trail I'll make my stand. The steers are big and bold, and the nights are often cold. But then that's sort of what you're used to when you throw that rope, brand that calf. Dream of a girl in a photograph. I got no home, I got no wife. I'll be a doggone cowboy all of my life. I'm up at the crack of dawn, I throw the bacon on. It seems as though my work is never through. When I get home at night, the stars are big and bright. But then that's sort of what you're used to when you throw that rope, brand that calf, dream of a girl in a photograph. I got no home, I got no wife. I'll be a doggone cowboy all of my life. Dry wind may blow, you see me in the rain and snow, with just an old campfire to keep me warm. I move the herd along, and I greet them with a song. But then that's sort of what you're used to when you throw that rope, brand that calf, dream of a girl in a photograph. I got no home, I got no wife. I'll be a doggone cowboy all of my life. Yes, I'll be a doggone cowboy. Well, at least until this show gets sponsored. All of my life. Oh, let's bring the Bird Dogs and Laney Lou back up here. I'd like to thank Tessy Lou for getting up here and singing a couple songs too. Next week we're gonna get some more of her up here. We're gonna work out some duets and play y'all some solid country gold. Both kinds, country and western, as Tessy says.
Pat, you're on camera. You're on camera, Pat.
Pat Logan. I think this is the first time we've seen the Wizard of Oz, but he's the one that really makes us look good here. Just look good and sound good. Pat Logan Productions.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
There is some assembly required here with this changeover.
We got it.
And everybody remember to leave milk and cookies out for Jerry Garcia. But we do like to find a little common ground, and turns out we both knew an old Dead song here. Also might be a traditional song. Do you know?
At this point, it probably is.
We're gonna turn it into public domain. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby rolling in your arms. Lay down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. Lay down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. My mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. Let's hear them fiddles. dreamed I was a headlight on a northbound train. I dreamed I was a headlight on a northbound train. I shine my light through the cold highline rain. Does it rain up there? I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby rolling in your arms. Gonna miss your baby rolling in your arms. Take us home, Marcus. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'd like to thank Tessy Lou for coming up and singing a few songs. Keep an eye out on future episodes. She'll be making a lot more of a presence, be singing originals, and we'll be doing some good old classic country duets. Thank Laney Lou and the Bird Dogs for coming on and doing the show. Make sure you go and check out their website, check out their Facebook, Instagram. Support them how you can. Buy music from people, listen to them on Spotify, buy their merch. I'd like to thank Pat Logan for doing the production, doing such an awesome job. The man behind the curtain, the Wizard of Oz himself, Pat Logan. To thank Eric Dagenhart for helping us on sound. To thank Matt Moen and the Bar MC for helping us put this on by letting us use this awesome barn. I'd like to thank Sunrise Sanitation in Saratoga, Wyoming for helping keep this show going. Thank the Great Plainsmen for putting up with me. We do have links to tip the bands. There'll be a link for Laney Lou, and there'll be a link for Tessy Lou, there'll be a link for us. And it's not required, but much appreciated. And make sure you tune in to the future shows coming. You guys have a great night. Thank you very much.